Hello, thanks for dropping in. You know, I try not to get things. I also try not to kick the camera. Anyway, but of course, things happen. So, the last thing I looked at was a Big 20. It didn't go well. Today, it's a 1541 disk drive. Like I need another. And here it is. One 1541. The only thing I noticed that's different is it has some dip switches on the back. Probably to select device numbers. Probably. Alright. So, what we really have to do here, these discs are bad. Bad discs. And, I really don't want to mess with them anymore. I'm going to toss them out. There's a little shelf here. There is. So I'm going to move things. I am. This is a working 1541. And we might need it. We'll see. So, little space. Oh, anything. Okay, the power switch is off. Come on. Alright, well here's... Oh, well, okay. So I turned it on, and it did do the quick, you know, like thing that it's supposed to do. As in, it spun, and then it stopped spinning. So that is encouraging. Maybe I'll just set this drive up here. Okay. And then I'll grab this 64, and we'll go back on the air. So turn on the monitor. Video. Glasses. This is the disk drive cord. The disk drive cord has 6 pins. The video 5 or 8 in this case. 5. Now, this is another video channel. I think, there we go. Power. So now we should have a Commodore 64 that comes to life and the drive should spin. And it does. It's funny, this monitor has these 2 funky things in the corner that fade away. Kind of. Alright, well here is the 1541 test demo disc. Let's see what we find. Okay, that didn't go well. So, I know this disc is good, so I will send it the command to initialize and force it to kind of bang its head, and if it will read. And does it read? No, it does not read. Oh. Really? File opener? Oh. I did not open 15. I opened 1. Well, that's perfectly acceptable. Oh dear. Well, so here we have a quick and dirty program. Line 10, open, 15, comma 8, comma 15, comma, quote, I, 0, quote, colon, close 15, 20, go to 10. Now, why do I do this? Well, because sometimes, in the past, because I don't know what this drive has been doing, or where it's been, or what it's up to, but there have been times in the past that I do this, and let this do its magic, that the drive will come back to life. It may be the head's a little squirrely, it may, who knows. Now, right at this moment, it does seem pretty consistent that that wants no part of this. As it's very constant, but the head banging sounds good. See, what it should do, if it suddenly decides it's okay, is the light should just start flashing and the head banging should stop. But it is not happening. I have done this in the past where I have set this in motion and left it, just left it, for, you know, hundreds of gyrations. So back to our command. And once again, there are many ways that different people describe formatting a disk. There's formatting, there's newing, there's initializing. In the basic form, we use the header command. Header? Yeah, I think so. Header? Anyway, initialize in the Commodore world does not mean format. It just means it forces the drive to go out and bang its head and look for the information and look for the directory. And sometimes that's beneficial. I'm going to press stop. Because this is not doing anything worthwhile. At least not on that disk. Now, I'm sure that when I put this disk in, it will also do, this is a blank disk, this will do nothing except make loud noises. I'm going to open the door for a second, take the disk out, put the disk in, just reseat it, see what's funny. I noticed doesn't seem to make a damn bit of difference. So obviously, if we were running the performance test, it would fail. I'm going to press break. I'm going to put another command in here. Open 15, comma 8, comma 15, comma, quote, N0, quote, dead, comma, DD, quote, comma, close 15. Anyway, what this does, open 15, comma 8, comma 15, opens a channel to the drive. Now I am going to new the disk. That means that if there is anything on this disk, it will be gone. And I put an N0 because this is drive 0, although on a single drive it could only be 0, couldn't it? So that's what it is. Then I have to put in up to, I think it's 16 characters, maybe it's 15. I just put in dead, and I put comma DD, because you have to put in a disk ID of 2 characters. And then I put another quote, and a colon, and then close 15. So right now, this is going to do nothing good. I'm going to run it, it's going to try and format it, it's going to fail, and then it's going to just go into this endless loop. Oh well, gotta try it. So now it is trying to format the disk. And chances are, yeah, it's already failed, because now it's just into the trying to initialize and getting nowhere. So my gut tells me the first thing I should do is stop this. I could let it sort of keep smashing away, but I don't think so. I don't. I think what I should do, and I think I should do it in the next video, is I think I should open up the drive and get a Q-tip and get some alcohol and clean the head. Step number 1. There are many things that can happen with a disk drive, but a dirty head will certainly keep things from working at all. Although this, here's the other thing. A lot of times you turn on 1541, it just spins and the light's on. That could be all kinds of things. Could be almost anything. Major chip, minor chip, supporting chip, little anything. Anyway, but this drive seems to want to work. Now, another thing I can do while I'm here, just for fun, before I move on, first of all, I'll move this. Oh. Carefully. I'll set it aside. Now, on the back of this drive, remember I told you, there are some switches. So I'm going to flip one of them. And I suspect when I type in run, oh, well, that didn't do anything. I wonder, well, this is going to fail. I wonder if I have to turn it off. Device not prayer. Okay. So now it is a different device. So, what device is it? It's a 9. Alright, so now I'm going to flip another switch. And maybe that will make it, does that make it an 8 again? No. Does that make it a 10? No. Does that make it an 11? Probably. Oh, wait a second. Turn the drive off. Give it a chance. No, it is not 11. I suspect 10. No. Maybe I just switched it back and it's an 8. It's an 8. Okay. Turn the drive off. I'll flip both switches up. And turn it back on. Now this, I suspect, will be 11. No. 10. No. I did turn it on, right? It's 9. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Well, maybe that's what it is, up or down. Alright, I'm going to try 1 up, 1 down. Is it 9? It is. That's weird. Maybe, when we look inside, maybe one of the switches is for 8 and 9 and the other switch is for something else. That's weird. You know what I'm going to do once again, just a second. I'm just going to turn it off and on. Still 9. Alright. I'm going to flip those switches to different up and down positions. Turn the drive back on. See what we find. Okay, it's not 9 anymore. It's 8. It's 8. Interesting. And somewhat perplexing. But I will get to the bottom of this. Well, thanks for coming, and we'll see you again soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep your stick on the ice, and we'll see what we find. And it's funny, here on the top of this drive is a mysterious little rubber foot. And I don't know why it's there, and I don't know what it's from. Oh my, but it is really stuck. So I guess we'll just leave it there. Alright. Thanks for coming.